Welcome back to our channel Respect Education. Now let us see next question, that is question number 3. Verify that the points 1, 5, 2, 3 and minus 2, minus 1 are collinear or not. See, first let us take the given points as, let first point be A 1, 5. Second point is B 2, 3 and third point is C minus 2, minus 1. Now we need to verify whether these 3 points are collinear or not. First you need to understand what is the meaning of collinear. Collinear means, suppose if all the 3 points A, B and C, if they form a straight line, or we can say if they lie on a straight line, this first point A, B and C, if all the 3 points lie on a straight line, then those points are called, or those points are said to be collinear. Here the given points are, here we are taking as A, B and C. You do remember children, it is not compulsory that first A should come, second B should come, third C should come. That is not the order. Here order is not at all important. First B may come, right? C may come in the middle. This point A may come at the end. But the thing is that they should form a straight line, right? Now how can we check whether they form straight line or not? If suppose if you plot a graph of these 3 points, if we join them, if we get a straight line, then we can say. But without plotting a graph, how can we check here? Simple. We need to find the distances among AB, BC and CA, right? So after finding the distances, on adding any 2 distances, if you get the third value, then we can say that those points are collinear. See, once I am repeating, after finding the distances, means first here I will find AB. AB 1 value will get. BC also we get 1 value. AC also we get 1 value. Out of these 3 values, whatever 2 values if you add, you can add first 2, then you should get the third value. If you add 1 and 3, you should get second value. If you add 2 and 3, you should get first value. If suppose such case comes, if any one of the 3 cases, if it comes like that, then we can say A, B and C are collinear. If we do not get any of the cases, we can say they are not collinear. Let us try now here. So first initially we need to find the distance between A, B. First we will find A, B, distance between A and B, right? So here for finding A and B, the formula is x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. This is the common formula for finding all the distances. Here I am taking A as 1, 5, B as 2, 3, as I have taken earlier, same. Here you can represent this as x1, y1, this as x2 and then y2. Now let us substitute here. So here first x2 minus x1 whole square. So 2 minus 1 whole square. 2 minus 1 whole square plus y2 minus y1. 3 minus 5 whole square. So 2 minus 1 is 1. So it is 1 square plus 3 minus 5 is minus 2. So minus 2 whole square under root. So here 1 square is 1. Minus 2 whole square is 4. So it is under root 1 plus 4. This is under root 5. So we got here AB is equal to root 5 units. Now let us find here AB over. Now we can find BC. So here B 2, 3 and C minus 2, minus 1. I am going to apply the same formula because formula is same for all the distances. So here I am taking B as x1, y1, C as x2, y2. See, do understand, in earlier case I have taken B as x2, y2 because that is the second point here. Here B is the first point, so I am taking x1, y1. Now here as usual let us substitute these values in the formula. x2 minus x1 whole square minus 2 whole square minus 2 whole square plus minus 1 minus 3 whole square, minus 1 minus 3 whole square. On simplification, here we get minus 2 is minus 4, so minus 4 whole square plus minus 3 minus 1 minus 3 is minus 4, so it is minus 4 whole square, right? Minus 4 whole square is nothing but plus 16, so it is 16 plus this also minus 4 whole square is 16. 16 plus 16 is 2 times 16. I am writing 16 times 2. 16 is a 2 times. So here we can split the square root for the both. Root 16 is 4. Root 2, I am writing root 2 as it is. So it is 4 root 2 units. So here I got BC as 4 root 2 units. So here let us note down BC as 4 root 2 units. Earlier we got AB as root 5 units. Now we need to find the distance between A and C. See, earlier AB distance over, BC distance over. Now we should find AC or CA. However you write, no problem. So I am writing here CA. So first C minus 2 comma minus 1 and A 1 comma 5. So now I am finding here CA. That is, now here C becomes x1 y1, A becomes x2 y2. Same formula, x2 minus x1 whole square. This is 1 minus, here x1 itself has minus. This is formula minus. Here x1 itself has minus. Minus into minus becomes plus. So it is 1 plus 2 whole square plus y2 is 5. Minus of minus 1 is 5 plus 1 whole square. Right? Here 1 plus 2 is 3. This is 3 square plus 5 plus 1 is 6. So it is 6 square. 3 square is 9. Plus 6 square is 36. When you add 9 and 36, you will get 45. 45 can be written as 9 into 5. So it can be split as root 9 into root 5. Root 9 is 3. Root 9 is 3. So root 5 as it is. We can write as it is. Actually for writing that purpose, I converted 45 as 9 into 5. So here this value is nothing but CA. CA is 3 root 5 units. 3 root 5 units. Now let us compare these three values to verify whether they form collinear or not. See, we have, these are the values just now we got. AB equal to root 5 units. BC equal to 4 root 2 units. CA equal to 3 root 5 units. So as I have told you, if you add any two of the values, you should get the third one. See here, let us check, can we add root 5 and 4 root 2? It is not possible. Why? Because here this is in terms of root 5. Here this is in terms of root 2. So we should leave the value as it is. AB plus BC means, here you see, if I add AB plus BC, I will get here root 5 plus 4 root 2, right? This value cannot be equal to CA, means cannot be equal to 3 root 5. So which is CA? That means here what we get here, you see, AB plus BC is never CA. AB plus BC is not equal to CA. Right. Let us check other option. See, first we added these two, first two, where we are not getting third one. Now we add these two, BC plus CA. Let us check whether BC plus CA, on adding them, can we get at least AB or not? Let us check. BC is 4 root 2 plus CA is 3 root 5. See, these two are not like terms, so we cannot add them until and unless by substituting these values, root 2 value, root 5 value. So here this one 4 root 2 plus 3 root 5. However you add, this cannot be equal to root 5. This is not equal to root 5. That root 5 is nothing but AB. That means here what we get here, you see, BC plus CA not equal to AB. BC plus CA not equal to AB. Clear? So we checked these two with the first two with the third one and second two with the first one. let us take first one and third one with the second one, means let us add AB and CA. Now AB plus CA, AB is already root 5 plus CA is 3 root 5. Here there is a possibility to add, this is 1 root 5 plus 3 root 5, total 4 root 5. You can take root 5 common, 1 plus 3 is 4, in that way you can do. However you do, we are adding here 4 root 5, 4 root 5. Here you see, I here have taken AB and CA, means that summation, the total should be BC. But what is BC? 4 root 2. This value, is it equal to 4 root 2? This value is not equal to 4 root 2. But 4 root 2 is already BC. That means here, third case also, AB plus CA, AB plus CA is not equal to BC. Not equal to BC. That means here you understand, children. If you add AB and BC, that is not giving the value of AC. If you add AC and BC, that is not giving value of AB. If you add BC and AB, that is not giving value of BC. That means here all the 3 chances we have tried. If it follows any one of the chances, then the given points will be collinear. So here clearly we can say, clearly, therefore the given points, these are the points, this one and this one, 1 comma 5, 2 comma 3 and minus 2 comma minus 1 are non-collinear, means they cannot form a straight line. Now let us see next question, that is question number 4. Check whether 5 comma minus 2, 6 comma 4 and 7 comma minus 2 are the vertices of an isosceles triangle. Here 3 points are given. So let us consider them as A, B and C. So let us consider first point as A 5 comma minus 2. Second point is B 6 comma 4. And third point is C 7 comma minus 2. Now here we have to check whether these 3 points A, B, C, they are the vertices of an isosceles triangle or not. So before going to that, we should know what is an isosceles triangle and what are the properties. Isosceles triangle means a triangle in which 2 sides are equal. For example, here if these 3 given points they form a triangle, then any 2 sides can be equal. That means AB is equal to BC. If not, AC is equal to BC. If not, AB is equal to AC. So out of these 3 chances, see here I am writing either AB is equal to AC. See, from A I started, AB equal to AC. From B, BA, nothing but AB equal to BC. AB is equal to BC. With C, CA means again AC is equal to CB means BC. So, out of these 3 conditions, if any condition happens, then this triangle can be an isosceles triangle. So here with these 3 points, if you get any one of the conditions, then we can say the triangle is isosceles triangle. So let us try. First we find the distance between A and B. So before finding the distance, let us write the formula. The distance between A x1 y1 and B x2 y2 is, it is denoted by, distance between AB is denoted by AB. AB is equal to under root x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. This is the required formula for solving this problem. This is the required formula. Right? Now we are going to find the distances. First I take here AB. First I consider A 5 comma minus 2, B 6 comma 4. So I am finding here AB. So here I take this as x1, y1, B as x2, y2, and let us write the formula under root. Already we have written the formula here, so let us substitute the values directly. Right? So here x2 minus x1. x2 is 6. 6 minus 5 whole square. 6 minus 5 whole square plus y2 is 4 minus this minus into y1 is already minus 2. This minus into minus becomes plus, so it is 4 plus 2 whole square. So let us simplify this. 6 minus 5 is 1, so it is 1 square plus 1 square over 4 plus 2 is 6, so it is 6 square. 1 square is 1 plus 6 square is 36. 1 plus 6 square, 1 plus 36 is 37. So this is under root 37 units. Root 37 units. Which one? AB. Now AB over. Let us find BC. BC. For that I am writing here B. B is 6 comma 4, that is x1 comma y1, and C, that is 7 comma minus 2. Right? Here again this as x1 y1, C as x2 y2. Now I am finding BC. BC is equal to same under root x2 minus x1 means 7 minus 6. 7 minus 6 whole square plus y2 is minus 2 minus y1 is 4. So minus 2 minus 4 whole square is equal to under root 7 minus 6 is 1. So it is 1 square plus minus 2 minus 4 is minus 6. So that is minus 6 whole square. 1 square is 1. Minus 6 square is plus 36. It is minus 6 into minus 6. Minus into minus becomes plus. So minus 6 square is plus 36. 1 plus 36. This is also root 37 units. See here. Clearly we got AB is equal to BC. Means AB equal to BC. The second condition gets satisfied. Right? So we can write these 3 points, they form an isosceles triangle. Before concluding, let us check AC also. Actually we can stop this problem here, but for our guidance or for our further information, more information, let us here find AC also. It will be a kind of practice for us. So here A 5 comma minus 2 and C 7 comma minus 2. Right? Here let us take A as x1 y1, B as x2 y2. So AC is equal to under root same x2 minus x1 whole square, 7 minus 5 whole square, 7 minus 5 whole square plus y2 is minus 2, minus 2 minus of minus 2 plus 2. This is minus 2 minus, this is already minus 2, minus into minus becomes plus. So minus 2 plus 2 whole square. So this is equal to under root 7 minus 5 is 2. So it is 2 square plus minus 2 plus 2 get cancelled, that is 0. So it is 0 square. Right? Now here we get 2 square plus 0 square. 0 square is nothing, so we can leave it. 0 square is 0, so we can leave it. Under root 2 square is only 2. This is 2 units. This is 2 units. Right? So here now let us compare all the 3 values. AB equal to root 37. Here you can have, let us write all the values. AB equal to root 37 units. AB is equal to root 37 units. BC equal to root 37 units. BC is equal to root 37 units. AC is equal to 2 units. AC is equal to 2 units. Here you see, when you find AC, suppose if you get AC is also root 37 units, then all the three sides will be equal, it will form an equilateral triangle. But here only two sides are equal, right? So, or implies we have AB is equal to BC. That is the reason triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle. So here for this question we have checked, we got here ABC is an isosceles triangle. For this problem fourth one gets over.